do not, this was a mistake I made, so I'm qualified to tell you, do not correct your salespeople with a ugly look on your face. You really need to learn some patience. You need to close that door. And we've all seen it. We've all done it, or I've done it. I've never seen Caleb do it where, my temper is getting long. My fuse is getting longer, but I have made a mistake of just scolding somebody on the showroom floor and I lost that salesperson. That's my fault. I'm taking responsibility for it.
That's right. Yeah, and you lose more than the person. You'll lose the respect of the other people. So I
Yeah.
don't think – I always tell people I've never yelled at anyone in the dealership setting because usually when a salesman did something really bad, it came from two places. One, they didn't understand what they were supposed to do right, or two, they were honestly in a financial spot and they just made bad decisions because they were so focused on another problem they couldn't see how to solve the one that they were dealing with at work. So usually they didn't just wake up and say, let me go be an idiot. It's just, it was a result of something that I could have coached better at or solved if I had just been paying attention. So,
Yeah.
you know
what?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just want to say that's a 3 stars right here. Okay. Caleb Wilson just said that he's never yelled at anyone in a dealership setting. We can all learn from that. If you don't have the patience of that, then say, you know what? I'm aware that I don't have that type of patience, but I need it. So, admitting that you need more patience and that there's never a time to yell at someone in a dealership setting is a very big deal. It really is.
Yeah. And then, just a little bit more about that. It's just, just have everyone open communication is good, a good thing to have. But like, I was trying to think like why dealers act this way or why do I keep hearing this? And I just think it's natural. And the number one law, in the 48 laws to power is never outshine the master. And so a lot of times that general manager, it's like, if you want to have control, if you want to, I don't want to say manipulate, but one of the rules to gaining power is not letting the person that's above you realize that you're trying to grow and become powerful. And I think a lot of the guys that are in that alpha power position as the dealer, a lot of those guys don't want to give up their number one spot in the eyes of everyone in the store. So there's a power struggle that goes on. And it's like what a dealer really has to do sometimes is say, what's my ultimate goal? And if my ultimate goal is to have a great company and I don't want to be here every day, I want a general manager so I can go do other things, then I'm going to have to let go of that power and let that guy do his job and not worry about being outshined by that guy and just giving that up a little bit, because you may be losing a little power, but you're getting back a better company that you own, that you're invested in.
Yes, and so I'm going to give my opinion on this. When you have someone, and when you have the man on top who is trying to protect his power, not wanting to give up his power, wanting to remain that number one spot, and not giving the person under him that power, I think it's two things. It's either immaturity or insecurity, because the best thing that I've done is hire very talented people and surround myself with a team that can do almost all the things that I do. Yes, I'm a brand. Yes, there's some dealers that I'm going to have to talk to, but every single day, I mean, I just hired a new performance manager to do a lot of the things that I was responsible for. Paul Sullivan is the operations manager here, and you can always call this dealership and you can get Paul or you can get Jeremy. Somebody's going to always be here, and I let them make the decisions. If they've ever made a decision that I disagree with, we'll talk about it. But hey, man, I would love for them to be able to do it all, and I could spend even more time being creative and developing new products.
That's right. Well, that's what it's going to take for a guy to really be more successful in the communication. But like I said, next week I've got a lot of communication stuff. It's going to be a good show for sales managers. It's going to be about things that they have to do to keep their job, but they're going to get hung out to dry for if it ever comes back on them. A lot of things that are unsaid in a dealership that we deal with as dealership employees. So I think maybe bridge that gap of communication. So for dealers watching the show, I'm going to try to tell you a lot of things that your people are saying that you're never going to hear.
Yep. All right. I love it, man. Thanks so much. Grant show's about to start in a couple minutes, so we'll hop on off here. Thanks so much, Caleb. Next Thursday, we're going to talk about dealer communication, and then I'm going to have some more things that I know I want to get Caleb's opinion on.